The hospital housed me by my dead sister's name. My response saved a life. I never corrected people when they mistook me for my twin. After Epi died, it was easier to just answer to her name than explain why. Hearing it broke my heart. It happened everywhere, at the pharmacy, the bank, the grocery store. Our small town had watched us grow up as the Evans twins, and 2 years wasn't enough time for people to adjust to there being only one of us. Last month, I went in for my regular blood work. Nothing serious, just routine checks after a bout of anemia. The waiting room was packed, and I'd been scrolling mindlessly through my phone for almost an hour when a nurse appeared with a clipboard. Abigail Evans. I started to stand, the familiar ache in my chest when I heard her name. But before I could respond, the nurse continued, blood type O negative, right, we need you urgently. I froze. I am not, I started to say but stopped. I am not a Cappy, I am Emma. I am O positive, not O negative. Appy was the O negative one. The nurse looked frantic. We have an emergency case, a young woman from a car accident. She needs O negative blood immediately and we're critically low. The blood bank delivery is still 30 minutes out. Something clicked in my mind. My twin sister was O negative, I said quietly. I am O positive. The nurse's face fell. I am so sorry for the confusion, she said, already turning to check her list for other patients. Wait, I called after her. My sister died 2 years ago, car accident, just like your patient now. The nurse paused, her expression softening with sympathy. The night Epi died, I continued, my voice steadier than I expected. No one could reach me because I was on a flight. By the time I landed, she was gone. The doctor told me later they didn't have enough O negative blood on hand. It happened too fast. I took a deep breath. My sister couldn't be saved, but I can help save someone else's sister. I pulled out my phone. I run a Facebook group for our high school alumni. There were 6 O negative people in it. I started typing frantically, 3 live within 10 minutes of this hospital, let me call them. The nurse hesitated just a moment before nodding. I'll let the team know, every minute counts. 20 minutes later, my former classmate Jen burst through the emergency entrance. 2 minutes after that, our old chemistry teacher, Mr. Rodriguez, arrived, slightly out of breath. Both O negative. Both immediately taken to donate. I stayed in the waiting room, feeling AccuB's presence stronger than I had in months. 3 hours later, the same nurse found me still waiting. She sat beside me, her shift clearly over scrubs, wrinkled from a long day. The young woman is stabilized, she said softly. Her parents are with her now. The blood you helped bring in made the difference. I nodded, tears finally coming. What's her name? Alexandra. She's 19. Would you tell her family something for me? Tell them Abigail sent help? The nurse squeezed my hand and nodded. As she walked away, I heard her murmur, thank you, Emma. I felt a spark of something I hadn't experienced since losing Aputair, the sound of my own name bringing comfort instead of pain. Sometimes correcting someone who calls you by the wrong name isn't about asserting your identity. Sometimes it's about honoring theirs. My sister wasn't there to answer when they called her name, but she was still able to help save a life through me. Now when people call me Appy, I gently say, Actually, I am Emma. Appy was my sister. It's not just for me anymore, it's for her too.